Hey, dude, I'm telling you, I have nothing to talk about now. Sorry, dude. I'm washed up. I'm wasted.
Well, that's usually how most of my interviews go.
Oh, yeah.
Sit down and get comfy. I'm trying to get the other beers, too. Yeah, so, I usually play, so I have a recorder right now, I usually play, some of your music,
Yeah.
Or something at the beginning of it. Cool. And, you'll, hear us, now, you're gonna hear us now, whatever kind of shit. And then, I had an intro, but I'm kind of fuck that intro, I'm probably gonna do it again, but I still feel like, fuck it, And you can totally smoke if you want.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna, piss me off.
Alright. I smoked a bowl before you came here. I was like, I hope it doesn't, I'm coming here is this weed?
I told you it was weed. Can't even near that shit. Oh, yeah, you got that bottle opener, bro? Really get loud or really get your face in that mic, because a lot of people I interview are yeah, and you'll be able to see. I think you're on the top there.
I can just do this, right? If I really wanted to. Alright, cool.
Whatever works for you,
Works. I'm not leaned over. Hey. Thanks
All
for
right.
coming out.
Okay. So this is Thelowroad. This is episode 11. And I have a very, very special guest today. Can you please introduce yourself for my millions of fans?
Oh, what up? This is Blossom Reynolds. The boy from Cleveland.
AKA just Blossom Reynolds.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of other AKAs, really.
It's crazy. It's like all the rappers I do, which you're not technically a rapper, which we'll get into.
Yeah.
They always have a million AKAs. So just AKA Moneybag Me, AKA Flossy P, AKA your daddy's blah blah blah.
I need more, actually. All right, yo, check it. It's Blossom Reynolds, AKA Big Blossom, AKA Resi Fings. That's short for resin fingers. It's not good.
Yeah. I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. When you're scraping the resin, it gets kind of.
Yeah, I made that name way back in the day.
It gets kind of low.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the name Blossom Reynolds?
At work. I work for a mortgage company.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Which we'll rename. Which we'll not name.
We're not gonna name
them.
Yeah, no, we won't do that. It's funny you say that. For that music video I just recently did, actually, one of my coworkers was because I'm drinking and smoking in the video, and they're like, you should probably be careful for what you do, and just in case HR sees that, and I'm like, I'm really. No, I don't care. Really, I'm just gonna do it anyway. But yeah, we're gonna name them unnamed.
I feel like that would be great press, though. If you got fired because of that, you'd be like, I got fired because of this video. Click it, and people would be like, "That's dope. I'm gonna check it out, man."
Honestly, that's a good point. Damn, I need to get fired.
You want to well, it seems like you're really serious about this. You know?
Yeah. I need to do that soon. No, but okay. So I work for this mortgage company, and I'm at work one day, and I'm coming across this file. And it was for Sandra and Blossom Reynolds. I think they're sisters.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know. It just stood out to me. And I get weird names all the time. All the time. I just
I like it.
Yeah. But that was just a really cool name. I was just that's, I don't know. Immediately. You'll probably find the tweet too. I tweeted immediately. I was like, Blossom Reynolds. Or no, I said I'm working on a file right now for Blossom Reynolds. And I think I want to make this my hip-hop / R&B alias. And, that day, I just had that idea. And just took off from there. I don't know.
So okay, so you got it at work. So you see the name at work.
Yes.
Now, were you in the process of looking for a name?
No.
For a stage name?
Dude, it's so weird how it just all... I've always done music. Like I said, literally since... I started choir when I was in 5th grade, you know what I mean? I've been singing my whole life. So, and I was in my old band for the past 5 or 6 years. We broke up 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've just like always I've been doing like some acoustic stuff on the side and shit like since then, but I never like really like dove into anything serious. But I've been meaning to. I don't know. I just been work and life shit, and I don't know. It was weird. I just had that idea. Like I just saw the name, and then like I started just writing a song like immediately, which is I think it was What I Want. That would be the first song I like started like writing. It's on that EP Come Natural.
Come Natural. Yep.
Yeah. And I hit up my dude, Struggle. I was like, yo, man, longtime friend. I was like, hey, man, you should send me some beats. And he's like, oh, no, yeah, for sure, man. I'll send you some beats, like. And I was like, no, Anthony, send me some beats. Like, I need some real fucking beats, like, right now, because I have this idea. I think it'll be cool. And he literally sent them to me that night. And then I wrote some I had that shit done, and I was like, yo, dude, let's like record this. Are you ready for it? Like, when can you do it? And he was ready, like, he wasn't like working on anything like at the time, so he's like, yeah, let's do it. And went over there.
So you're literally sitting at work. No, obviously you have the music in your bones since you've done it before, but no exact plans to make some kind of music, especially as Blossom Reynolds, and then you stumble across a T report or an email that says Blossom Reynolds, and you're like, let me just do an EP right now.
It's so silly. I don't know. It's funny too, because like lately, I was going through my notes actually a couple days ago, and my notes stem back like, because they connect to your Gmail or whatever. So like my notes on my iPhone go back to like 2015 or some shit. And but I was going through my notes, and I found the day before I put Blossom Reynolds, because as soon as I saw the name, I put it in my notes. The day before, I wrote Come Natural. I think I was just like thinking of it in my head, like, and when I was driving or something, like that would be a really cool name for like an album or something. Come Natural. Yeah. So like, it's so weird how that worked out. Like I don't know. I saw that name, and then I just like, it all just worked out together. I don't know. It was really weird, but you should see how my friends reacted, because they were all just like, what do you mean you're gonna like fucking just start, you're just gonna be like a rapper out of nowhere, like make this music? I'm like, dude, I swear to God, I have this vision. I just think I'm gonna make this work. I know I'm going to. And I don't know, so some of my friends still think I'm crazy for it, but hey, we're here now,
And this is your first interview, you said? Yes,
this is my first interview. Shout out Patrick Northern.
Yes.
Shout out to Thelowroad.
Yes, Thelowroad. Yeah. There was actually another there's another podcast, Thelowroad. It's like some weird ass fucking like hill jack country like shit that like nobody listens to. Sounds like the Thelowroad, Yeah. And I was like, fuck these guys, you know what I mean? Like,
silly.
So I'm just trying to like take over their shit.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it coming out.
Oh yeah, man. You responded a little faster and a lot less hesitant than a lot of the people that I DM or if I somehow get their phone number or I email them, because I'm not really sure what it is, but a lot of people think that I'm not being serious.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like that has something to do with the culture, as far as especially the hip hop scene around here, that people don't really nobody like takes anybody serious around here,
And when you think about it, I mean, look at like some of this big, you see like 6ix9ine and like Kodak Black, and people are like, can you take these people seriously? You know what I mean? So that's one way to look at it, is like taking it seriously. And also, I feel like a big thing for me with that is like, and I won't lie, when I first saw your shit, I wasn't sure what you were trying to like collab on. I thought you were maybe just like another like rapper, like, yo, let's collab on this, or like, yo,
sing on this hook for me,
or like, yo, I got beats, check us out, which is also cool, like I'll always check our shit out. But I don't know, it's so hard to tell like what people you should link up with, because it is something serious that you should like really pay attention to, or is it just like some random some person that's just like I don't know. Yeah, it's so easy to just like come up with like a couple rhymes in your head and just like find like a cool like beat on YouTube and just be like, I'm gonna do this now. You know what I mean? So it's like it's very hard to like decipher what's real and what's not. And I don't know, I looked at your shit, I saw that you like did some fucking interviews with people and stuff, and it just seemed like more legit, and I'm just like, and like I said, I've never done an interview before. I'm just like, yeah, that sounds dope. Why not? Like, I don't know. Somebody else hit me up recently, like it was on Twitter, and it was something about like a podcast. But I'm just like, I don't know. It just kind of seemed like someone that, like, I don't know. It wasn't really anything, like, very serious. He's just like, yeah, I kind of do this thing sometimes. You should jump on my podcast. I'm like, yeah. But I was like, I'm trying to be like, really do some shit here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, so.
Well, this is the thing, is with this podcast or with, as someone at my level, people are only going to take it as serious as you take it,
Yeah, for sure.
They're going to see it on my page, but everybody who knows me knows I'm always doing something. Like, I'm always trying some crazy shit. I'm just trying not to finish school as hard as I can, you know? So everyone knows, what is he going to do next, And so if you don't put it out yourself, if you don't show, like, hey, like, listen to my podcast, listen to my episode on this podcast, this is me, this is raw, this is real, then people are just going to see it as Patrick doing something crazy again.
Yeah.
And that only goes so far, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So again, like when you say when people are hitting you up with the Cleveland scene, if people don't work together, then no one's going to ever take it serious.
For sure.
It doesn't have to be good. You might have a crazy separate goal in mind. You want to just get famous and shit on everybody.
Yeah.
That's fine. But at the present moment, you have to do things together because Cleveland is not popping.
It's not popping. That's a very, very good point, actually, for sure.
Maybe the punk scene, maybe the metal scene, maybe.
It is really wild coming from, like, because, I was in a band forever. So,
What was the band called?
Crookshanks.
Crookshanks?
Yeah.
And that was, like, punk?
Yeah, it was like a pop punk sort of, like, band. Like, it was a pop punk band.
What did you do? Did you do vocals? Or
I was a main vocals. That's all I did. Yeah. So, I don't know, and I did that shit for, years, and that was, it's so different to go from that scene to this scene, because it really works in, like, whole different ways. Like, I don't know, I just feel like networking with people, and, like, like, you think that there's a bunch of pop punk bands. Nah, everyone's a rapper. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone's a rapper, everyone's a producer, everyone's, so it's just hard to just, like, really get yourself to, like, get noticed by people, because everyone's hitting up somebody every single day, all the time. It's like, I'm just falling in a sea of submissions, so it's just like, but I don't know.
What is that, oversaturation? Is that what that is?
I use that term all the time. I think I think the market is so oversaturated with so many people that just, like, think that, like, and don't get me wrong, you know what? If you like music, go for music. I should never say, like, don't try it, don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, everyone should, like, do it. If that's what you're feeling, do it. I love it. It's just a very oversaturated market. There's a lot of people that just, like, try to, I don't know, just come up with a couple rhymes, like I said, and just like, I'm gonna do this shit. And you see people blow up quick, like Juice WRLD, or like, I don't know. There's plenty of people out here that just, like, you don't hear about them, and then all of a sudden they're just like straight to the top. Yeah, sorry,
my kitty's attacking me
cat,
right now.
My cat will fuck you up.
This is
Dusty.
This is on wax. I'm being mutilated.
Yo, shouts out
by a lioness.
Shouts out to my cat real quick. But yeah, I don't know. It's some.
Now we think they blow up quick. We think.
I read a fucking Juice WRLD interview one time. That dude, he was doing that shit for like 6 months or some shit. Wow. Yeah, it didn't take very long. And like people like see that shit, and you're like, you know what? All I need is that one hit, or I just need somebody to listen to this shit, and or I just need fucking Adam 22 to fucking fuck with this. And Atlanta, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. It's hard to, like, pick yourself out from, the crowd of just people that are just trying to sound like everyone else. Like, I really, and I don't even want to sound like, I'm sure a lot of people fucking say this shit, but I really don't think that a lot of people are, like, doing exactly what I'm doing out here. And I'm, like, trying to, it's so hard to get that to, like, be noticed by people.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, listen, this is kind of different. It's not like actually check this out. But it's cool. Everyone that
and you're still pretty fresh.
Yeah, this is true.
Right?
Yeah.
And so how long have you been doing this as Blossom Reynolds?
I saw Blossom Reynolds, the name on my computer, April 30th, 2017. 2018. Yeah, sorry. It's the year 2018 now. Damn.
Yeah.
Time just slips into the future.
Yeah, so that's not very long, Not very long at all.
It's not. It's been, what, May, June, July, August, September.
5 months?
We're right on 5 months now. Damn. You're right. That's not long at all.
So, I mean...
Sometimes I forget that shit. You give yourself a lot of, like, pressure, you know what I mean? I just feel like in my head, I'm just like, I'm not doing enough. I need to keep doing more. So just, like, I don't know. But yeah, you're right. It hasn't been too long.
So I'm going to step away from the music for 1 second.
Yep.
And so, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Parma.
In Parma. And for people who don't know Ohio or Cleveland, where is Parma and what is Parma like? Yeah, what's Parma like, bro?
It's a place.
Please tell me.
It's definitely a place. I don't know, man.
Magical place?
It's a magical. Wow,
what kind of place is it?
It's hard to describe Parma for people that don't know Parma. If you're around the area, like, you know Parma. Like, anyway, you know Parma, right?
Oh yeah, I know
exactly.
Parma.
I remember in my old job, I used to work for a telemarketing company, and we would sell newspaper subscriptions to like Akron Beacon Journal and like Lake County, Lawrence County. Sometimes I talk to people that would be like I'll try to relate to people sometimes. They'd be like, no, I'm from the area too, you know, I get the plain dealer, I'm from Parma. And they'll be like, oh, you're from Parma? Every single time. Every time. So if you don't know, yes, they're all like, oh, I'm sorry. So if you don't know where Parma is, I hope that gives you a kind of idea. It's not an awful place. It's
no.
It's like, it's just a very, like, I don't even know. It's okay to wear your pajamas in public. Parma.
Yeah,
like, nobody really gives a shit.
Very sure. Yeah. Like, that's a fact, man.
Yeah, like, it's, I don't know.
I've heard a lot of people say Parma is the butt crack of Cleveland.
That's a very good way to put it. Yeah, I think I would put it there. And you know what? I got a bunch of homies out in Parma. Like, no disrespect to my homies. Me too. My homies have grinding out in Parma. Like, I feel you. I don't know. I just it's a place that it's a scare. When I first moved to Parma, I was young as fuck. Like, I'm originally from Florida for, like, you know, coming roots. I was
like born in Florida.
Yeah, I was born in Florida. I moved to Parma when I was like 5 years old. We drove here because my dad got a job up here.
What part of Florida?
Like around like West Palm Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
I think like the town was Orvieto. Oh, I was so young, something like that.
Okay.
But anyway, so we moved up here and moved to Parma, and that shit was scary at first. Parma was a very like racist neighborhood. Like
it still is, bro.
It still is like kind of racist, right? But it was worse when it was my family, which were an interracial family. My mom's white, my dad's from Sudan.
Okay.
Yeah, he moved here when he was like 19, 20. So, interracial family. My sister's white, my younger brother's brown, my older brother's white. You know, we're your definition interracial family. And next door to us is a full Mexican family. And they would fuck with us. We got like a brick thrown through our window one time. We got like a jar of like jar of tar thrown in our driveway one time. So it was a long time.
Tar, that's like old school.
That's exactly some real racists.
Yeah.
like
some
real
civil
racist
rights,
people.
like 40s shit, bro.
People don't realize like how racist like Parma was. Like, it was a very, very racist place like for a while.
Yeah, and that was like closet racist.
Yes.
You know, like they know they're wrong, but they just can't help it. You know.
I mean, it's gotten. Although they're coming back out the closet.
yes.
My big orange man's in charge.
Yeah, they're feeling very empowered right now.
Yes, it's a dope thing. But
so just for my fans, this guy asked me how many MAGA hats I have, and I told him I have 3.
Yeah.
All different shades of red.
All signed by the man himself.
Depending on how oppressive I'm feeling that day, you know?
Oh, Jesus. I like you're from the east side, right?
Nah, I'm from the west side, bro. I just stay in Heights.
Okay. I'm sure it's still like kind of like liberal out there for the most part, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Okay. I would say so for the most part, yeah.
Because this is like a liberal hub right here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Lakewood is like, you'll see still see Bernie signs around here. As soon as I drive into Parma, you just break out the MAGA hats,
everything's
and the
getting
Confederate
great.
flags and all that shit.
How many MAGA hats do you think you've seen? Actually, on not on the internet, not on TV, like in the real life.
That's a really good question. Because if we're being completely honest, I've definitely seen plenty of Trump like merchandise. You know what I mean? Like bumper stickers, literally where I record. True story. Where I record. Right across the street, the neighbors are Trump supporters. They have a Trump sign in their front yard. So, like,
do you have a studio you can shout out, or is it at your buddy's house?
It's at my buddy's house.
Okay. Well, shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Struggle.
Yes.
And my boy Joey.
Struggle.
Yep. I recorded my boy Joey.
Struggle is real next to the Trump supporters.
Hey, it's real shit. But yeah, no, and so that's the whole shit. That's the whole neighborhood. But I feel like around here, it's not. I never go out to the east side. I don't know what it's like out there. I don't know if they're libs or not.
It's mostly liberal. Like it's, I feel like with Cleveland, I feel like the richest parts and the most poor parts of Cleveland are on the east side.
Yeah.
You know, you can go to like Shaker or Beechwood. And there's like Hasidic Jews and like people with just crazy money. Like I've been to like parties where they have like the fucking like the locks out on the table and like everyone's got white on and like everyone's just so rich, but it's like the cool liberal rich people, so they're a bunch of potheads and stuff. Yeah. It's like, just like blah, 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 I'm rich, but I just love pie and like so they're really cool. And then like then I got boys who live in like fucking like on Central or like fucking like Kinsman or something, and that neighborhood is terrible. Like I'm not afraid to go anywhere on the west side, but there's literally places on the east side that I will not go because I'm just not tough enough.
Yeah, I feel you 100%.
No one is.
There's no West Side's fine.
Exactly. People like, there's products on the west side, but I'm like whatever, bro. Like,
exactly, because they don't compare, dude.
Yeah, they just steal shit here.
They really do. I remember when I first moved to this neighborhood. I've been living in Lakewood for like 3 years now. When I first moved out here, there was an article on like Cleveland.com or whatever because somebody got mugged like 2 streets over, but they literally were like, yeah, give me your wallet, give me your shit. Went through wallet, didn't have any money, no cards, just gave him back his wallet and his ID and everything. It's all good. He went away untouched.
What a polite thief.
Exactly. I was like, this dude is like,
well, you need us to drive, so
yeah, exactly. He's just like, it's fine, dude. No, I'm sure they had a nice interaction. I'm sure it was fine in the end. Like that shit probably wasn't even like.
They probably apologized. They're probably like, I'm sorry, bro. You don't even got no money.
Exactly.
I don't got any money right now. Like, I feel you, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Stay up.
Sorry, man. Don't come on the street no more though, cause I'm robbing. So don't come on there. That's crazy.
No, yeah, it's so that's what I mean. I don't know. There's very few things that are like actually to take serious, like regarding crime in this neighborhood. Like I don't see much at all. For sure.
You can get fucked up like over there on Clark and like stuff like that, but it's just like I mean, you're 26. I'm 20 now. Like we're grown ass men. Like you go into the neighborhood and you know where you're at.
Exactly.
You don't have to,
especially being from around here.
Yeah, you're like all right. I probably shouldn't be hanging out.
It's funny when people say like, because I mean, Parma's not really anything to be like scared about, but there is some like weird.
I mean, it's not a violent place, but it's definitely, poverty ridden.
Yeah, this is true. I've just seen some articles recently of like fucking people getting their fucking garages broken into and shit, and like fucking. I think I saw something recently.
This dude at my job just got his house broken into. He lives out there. And his buddy has, how you can get the cameras and you can see them on your phone?
Yeah.
His neighbor has a camera, and so he showed me the video because he's like, yeah, my neighbor sent me this on my phone. He showed me the videos. You can see the dude like coming through his backyard and like knocking on the door and then going to the back and stuff.
That sucks.
It's just wild.
It's a big bummer. I don't know, man. It's wild. I bet Parma's changing.
Oh fuck! Okay, sorry. Oh, we got off track. So you're from Parma.
Yeah.
Did you go to did you do grade school and through high school? Was it all Parma?
I did all Parma. I did Thorough Park, Shiloh, Parma High. Graduated. Did a little bit of Tri-C. I took like a couple like.
Tri-C Parma.
Yeah,
the hardest one to get to.
For real, it's no, it's. I don't even know what I did there. I was undecided. I was undecided at first, and I just took all the prerequisites and shit.
What's your major? School?
Seriously, I was undecided.
I majored in college.
Okay, so my dad's foreign as shit. Like my dad is like fucking. He's from Sudan. He moved here when he was like 20.
Bro, I'm dumb as fuck. What's Sudan? Is that Middle Eastern?
Yeah, it's like right on. It's in Africa technically.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's right under Egypt. It's
you gotta open me up.
Yeah. Oh shit! Hello. Hello. But yeah, so it's right under Egypt, or right around that area.
Okay.
It's like that's where it is on the map. And he's from South Sudan now. I think it's just called Sudan. Used to be one country, and now it's like Sudan and South Sudan. He's from the North Sudan. But anyways, so he moved here.
North Sudan.
Hey,
stand up. True.
So he moved here, and like my dad's all about school and shit, you know what I mean? So like I pretty much went to Tri-C because my dad's like, you better fucking go to school. Like you gotta go to school.
Can you do it in his voice?
Teruo. He calls me Teruo. That's my middle name. Damn, I can't believe I said that shit.
Yeah, cool.
But Teruo. you need to go to school. You know, he's got like this. You know, it's like a very. He's got that accent.
Yeah.
Anyways, so dude is. I went to school for a little bit, and then I did a little bit of filmmaking classes because in high school I did like intro to filmmaking and radio, TV, and all that shit.
All right.
So I did that for a little bit. I'm into that, but I was like, I don't know. I don't really. Oh wow, I'm getting attacked by my cat too. Sorry, y'all. Dusty, I'm doing some shit, bro. Chill.
Attention. Oh, wants to play.
Mm-hmm. He really wants to play. But no, I did Tri-C for a little bit, and then I don't know. I just kind of stopped going. You know, I've always felt like that.
I
though.
did
like,
the same thing, bro.
Even in high school, I was just like, I hate school. I never failed anything, but I was just like, I was a very C student. So just like I just do this shit.
Just skating by.
Exactly. Like it's not, you know, like I just don't want to do this shit. So I always feel like if I were to find like my right major, I probably would have really liked school. You know what I mean? I just like there's just never anything that really piqued my interest. I'm just like, I don't know. I really like music, and I feel like I don't need to go to like. It's one thing when you're going to like, you know, some school of music or like some crazy shit.
Right,
like
right. What if you play like the fucking cello?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's just like whatever what I'm doing. It's just like I don't know. I'm just gonna I don't know, do some other shit. So I worked at what I did Wendy's.
Yeah, so straight out of high school, you went to Tri-C. You're like, this isn't really working out for me. I tried it out, and then you get some jobs. And then you said one was Wendy's.
Yeah, Wendy's. I worked Wendy's for a minute. I worked Wendy's for like 3.5 years. That was like my first job. I did that shit for a while.
What's that like at a fast food place? I've never. I was always so bougie on that shit. I'm like, I'm never gonna work at a fast food.
Good.
Being broke as fuck. I've been broke as fuck.
And you're just I'll never do it.
I've had like lawn furniture as my bed and shit. And I'm like, I refuse to work at Wendy's. You know what
honestly,
I mean?
like I can't even hate because like no, it sucks. It sucks. You just come home smelling like gross every day. You hate your life. You're miserable. It's like, and like, I don't know, you eat. I was eating like hella nuggets all day. Like, that was cool. But like,
and spicy nuggets bang though.
I know, exactly, dude. And they're right out there. They just sit there. So like, every time you walk by, I'm just like munching. But I don't know. For the most part, it's all fucking. I would not ever do that again. I went there recently. Like I was pulling through the drive-thru.
The one that you worked at.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I was on because it's like remotely close to where I work now. So like I was like pulling up on break, and that was the first time I've been there in a while. Like I was just pulling up, and this girl that worked there when I worked there was still working there, and I was like, I cannot believe you. She must be there for like 6 years. I'm like. I don't know. Yo, shouts out to all my fast food workers. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, we're not shaming out here. We're
no
not
disrespect. I feel you.
I mean, they know it sucks.
Yeah, I go to Taco Bell like 5 times a week. I'm not even kidding. I stopped eating meat like recently. Yeah, that's right. I'm one of those people that's just like, you can tell when somebody stopped eating meat.
Fuck. Fuck. No. I had 2 burgers before I came here.
Damn.
2 bison burgers, bro. I was like, oh man, I gotta get fueled up for this interview, bro.
Yeah. I need all the meat for this interview. No. No, honestly, I'm like, Taco Bell's like the only place where you can like really anything is a veg. You can turn anything into a veg item. You just like replace the beef with beans.
Yo, so, I have a lot of veggie friendly vegan friends. They're not vegans, but they pretty much eat that way, you know. And they say the same thing. It's lovely to hear it confirmed.
Exactly. So I love fast food. I'm not no disrespect to fast food, but damn, I can't work on that shit. That sucks. It's not fun.
And they don't pay you shit, so it's like.
Yeah. So I did that for 3.5 years, and then I got a job with my dude who like before I was saying I recorded with my friend Joey. Same dude. He was working at this place. It's a telemarketing job selling newspaper subscriptions to people.
Fuck.
In today's age.
Is that the place on Fairview?
No, it's in Middleburg Heights.
Okay, because I did that for a minute. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah,
that fucking sucked too.
Yeah, no, it sucked. Did
you have to read a script?
No. That was kind of cool about it because it was just like a freedom with it, and that got me good at phones because like I'm alright at talking to people. I feel like, and like that just made me good at like selling people. I feel like because I didn't have to follow a script. I was just like, support your local paper, this and this and that, blah blah blah, and like I don't know. So that was okay for a while. I did that shit for like a minute too. I've only had 3 jobs in my life, but I keep my jobs for a while.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, I do like I did Wendy's for like 3.5 years, and I did this other job for I don't know, almost 2 years. I think like 1.5, 2 years, and then I cannot do. I stop that, because imagine selling the newspaper to people in 2016. It's hard.
Yeah,
that's not easy. People are just like, are you a fucking idiot? We have the internet. So I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I got another homie hooked me up at where I work now, this mortgage company, which was another call center at the time, and that was kind of hard because I was like trying to convince people to like refinance their house. Like, I just like random, like kind of like cold call people, and I was just like, yo,
like, hey, I haven't been to your house yet, but you probably should refinance that shit.
And it's like, interest rates are really good because, you know, you should, I don't know. It's funny now because the market's not very good, so like yeah. But anyways, I'm in another. Now I work compliance at that job, so I'm in a legal department. And,
right.
You know, I just do desk job shit. Real fun, real cool stuff. It's whatever. It's robot work, but it pays the bills.
It does.
Shit, man. That was so funny. He was asking me for advice. I'm like, I'm the last person you should ask right now.
Yeah, that shit's it's interesting, man. It's really.
I've been doing music for a while, so it's like I can give like some advice, but I can't give like rapper advice. I don't know. Hello, can you hear me? We good?
Yeah, you're all good in there. All right. Yeah, so I originally started making beats with a buddy of mine, and then we formed like a little rap group, and there was a bunch of groups we made, but nothing ever worked out. We ended up just like getting stoned and playing 2K, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
like
for sure.
Putting music out.
Yeah.
And I was getting really fed up with that, and I was like, I'm going solo, you know? And so I started like just putting music out, and I haven't heard anybody say they don't fuck with it, but I'm like, yeah, I think you're just saying that because you know I'm crazy, you know?
You gotta show me the shit, man, for real.
So
I want to hear the shit at one point.
Yeah.
But isn't it hard to tell sometimes, like, because I got like a lot of homies that like, and because I was in a band before, you know what I mean, so I have like people that like still just fuck with me and like my musical shit because of like my old band. So like they hear my new shit and I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool, you know? Or like, you know, I have friends that like are supportive just because they're my friends, and sometimes I'm like, do you really like this though?
Right. Are you making fun of me?
Yeah. One of my really, really good friends, he's like the drummer in my my old band. His name's Brandon. He hit me up recently. Yeah. Earlier today, literally. And he was like, yo, that Bad Dream song is really good. And that was sick because I could tell that he genuinely liked it.
Yeah.
And like other times he's like, oh, this is like cool stuff, blah, blah. And like he doesn't like actually hit me up. We're just like hanging out. I'm just like, yeah, this is cool. But he actually just like hit me up like, yo, this is really good. It's like, that's so sick to know, like, you know, your friends actually genuinely like what you're making now. So
yeah.
Like, yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
It feels nice.
It's a nice feeling.
I have a couple of friends that really ride for me and for my shit. And it's like embarrassing sometimes. I'm like, all right, man, like it's mostly like more of my like hood friends. Like we'll go out. Like I'll go out with them every once in a while.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, all right, man, let's play that shit in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? So we just sit in the parking lot. We're like, oh, this is really embarrassing, bro. This is so weird, embarrassing, man. Like,
I hear you 100%. I was with a friend recently, and there's like people walking down the street. He's like, yo, go up to him and like give him some stickers, tell him about your shit. And I'm just like, that's weird. I don't want to do that, man. Like, no. At the same time, like, I don't know. Maybe we should be doing that type of shit. Like,
yeah.
And then maybe it's so hard to tell like what's annoying to people and what's like will actually get you somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People like post like people that post their SoundCloud link on like fucking Twitter all day to like random like just like under a popular tweet.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, check out my SoundCloud.
Yeah.
A lot of times that's just annoying.
Spamming, you know.
That's spamming. You don't want to spam people.
No.
At the same time, I'm like, fuck. What? I don't know. I can understand why you would do that because it's like, I did that one time under a Lil Aaron tweet. That was like a fucking.
Oh, Lil Aaron, the cartoonist. Right?
No, the Lil Aaron. He's like he's part of the, you know, fucking Lil Lotus and Smart Death.
No, I'm not hip. Like, tell me that.
Boyfriends. I don't know. It's very similar vibes to what I'm doing because like he was also like a pop punk type person, and now he does like more like this like pop punk infusion of like hip hop type like shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like. But anyways, he's gotten like a lot of fucking attention now. He's got like his last video had like Travis Barker in it. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, like he's getting like a lot bigger now.
Oh,
and shit.
dope,
Like
dope.
he was posting something on Twitter about like how he can never find like the good shit on SoundCloud anymore or whatever. And I posted him and he was like, yo, I said something stupid. I was just like, Aaron, if you don't like this, you better tell me right fucking now. I swear to God, like it was just like some like stupid shit. But I got like over 20 likes on that, and a couple retweets, and like almost 10 followers just off like tweeting that. And people hit me up like, "Yo, this is good as fuck." So it's just like sometimes I'm like, I understand why people do that, because like if you do it under the right shit, where like it's actually your market, people might fuck with you. You might get some followers from that shit. Yeah. But people that are doing that shit under like every single fucking tweet, I'm like, no, it's annoying. Yeah. Now you're becoming annoying. Like nobody wants to listen to you because you're annoying now. Yeah.
People will send, since I've been doing this, people will send me stuff. In my inbox, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, like share this, share that," and I'm like, "But why though? Like no one's gonna care if I just take this link and I put it on my page. Like I'm not popping like that. Like you know who I am, but you haven't. What I need people to do is to show that they fuck with me, so they'll be like, "Oh, okay, this guy's legit." Like I'm not even there yet, so me sharing your shit's not gonna help you, you know. Like, or people will put it on my page, and I'm like, dude, like not that many people are looking, you know what I mean?
Do you get a lot of
like,
people that hit you up?
As far as what?
Like interview shit? Like, is it mostly you reaching out to people, or is there like some people that hit you up?
So a lot of people hit me up because they think I'm a promoter. Oh. And I'm not. That's what they hit me up the most for. I'm not a promoter really. Like I guess I could promote your stuff, but I can't retweet your stuff or read SoundCloud, repost your stuff on SoundCloud, and a bunch of people are gonna look at it. It doesn't work like that. So people hit me up for things I can't do most of the time.
Okay.
You know,
that makes sense for sure. That's what everyone's looking for in this shit.
Like,
everyone's just looking for somebody.
I can't even take your money because I can't help you.
Yeah, at least you're honest with it. Like,
I don't want to get fucked up. So
no, I don't know. But I mean, it's such a big thing in this like scene. You know what I mean? Everyone like wants to try to blow up off the internet. You know what I mean? Like, so all you need is like that one person with like 100,000 followers to just retweet your fucking link, or like just post your link. You know what I mean? And like people will listen to it, and you know,
like Doja Cat.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. That song's great though.
Yeah, it is great.
It's honestly a good song.
I'm a big anime guy too, so I think that was funny.
Yeah,
in cosplay, I love all that shit, and I love that she does that.
Yes, it was, and like all around, like because it's like. The lyrics are hilarious, but it's just, the song in itself is a very well written song. It just sounds good. It's groovy, like it's nice. And I'm just like, it's a good song. But that's all. Everyone's looking for that, just like that quick come up. You know what I mean? So everyone, I don't know. And then there are those promoters, you know, with like 1,000 fucking followers, you know, or 100,000, whatever. But then it's like, yeah, dude, this is cool.
But you gotta watch out for the people who pay for those, because you can buy those, right? So I know a couple of promoters, which I definitely wouldn't name because I do not want the beef.
Yes.
But they are people I know, and I see their stuff. They'll hit me up. It's just like I was telling you earlier. I've had a couple of interviews I've had to scrap, right? Yep. So I remember I interviewed this one rapper. The interview went terrible, and his managers and his people have all these followers. And I'm like, how do you have that many followers and I'm able to get to you so easy? You know what I mean? And what you do is you look at their followers, and then you look at their posts, and then you look at the likes, and then you look at the stuff. And I'm like, bro, you have 20,000 followers on this, yet
50 likes.
You got 50 likes. Yeah. Like, that doesn't make no sense. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So people out here like trying to, and I understand you can fake it till you make it, but like,
see, that's the thing with that, because like it's really hard.
And those are my people. Like, I respect them, but I was looking at them like, don't try to. I'm your friend. Like, don't try to stunt on me. Yeah. If you want me to fake with you, I'll do that. Yeah. That's fine.
100%.
But like come on, bro. Don't
let's
do
be
it
real
to
with each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like, okay, so there's a homie, one of my homies. Like, I'm not like really a homie, but like a dude I went to high school with that does like music like this too.
Associate.
Yes, and he's a cool dude. He makes good music. I want to shout him out because, you know, okay, so I was like on his SoundCloud recently, and like, I don't know, he has like less than 100 followers. He has like 60-ish, you know, and like follows like maybe 20, 40, whatever. Anyways, some of his songs have like 120, like I literally saw 120,000 like plays on like one song.
Nice.
And then like another song had like 70,000 plays and shit like that.
Nice.
But like the likes were pretty low. There's no comments on them.
No hearts, no comments.
Yeah. So I'm just like, it's very easy to like, and at the same time, people want to listen to what's popular. You know what I mean? If you see something with a bunch of fucking plays on a song, you're much more likely to listen to that than something with like, you know, fucking 100 plays, because you know that people like this. So it makes a lot of sense why, like, you know, people like me or up and coming rappers would pay a little bit of money to make it look like you're a big deal, so that way people that you know, could help you out will actually listen to you.
Right.
So I don't ever shame people.
Because there's a lot of trash music with a lot of views.
Exactly. So I don't like exactly shame people for like, it depends on the way you do it. You know what I mean? Like if you're like, I would never like put a bunch of money into like some promo to get like a bunch of followers and then brag about it. You know what I mean? Be like, oh,
check
like,
me out.
Yeah. Like I just
I'm blowing up, bro.
Mm-hmm. But like, I don't know if you got like, if you're just trying to like, you know, make yourself like look like something so like someone could like, you know, pay attention to you. It's just like, I get it because it's so hard to get like somebody to pay attention to you out here. So I don't know.
It's a new game.
It's a new game. It's so hard to navigate your way like through it. Honestly, like I just like, I don't know how like, it's just so hard to get noticed out here. So I feel I get it why people do it, but at the same time, it's like that's just not gonna help in the long run. You know, usually, you know what I mean. I feel like the people that
I would agree with that.
Yeah, like the people that like are actually like big and like doing like some real shit. I just feel like, I don't know, they got like thousands of views because that shit seemed natural. You know what I mean? Like, you know, because they're good. Like, I don't know. I probably
I know what you mean. I mean, we all know. Like, we all know about this. It goes back to the oversaturation of it.
At the same time, you never know. Like, for instance,
but it's cool.
Like,
I'm glad that people are doing that instead of bad things.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, you never know. Like what. I have people hit me up, you know, I had a dude hit me up recently that's like, yo, man, I could, like, boost your followers on Instagram for, like, $50. I'm like, you'll just, you know, it's going to shoot up to, like, thousands of followers, all this shit. That sounds really good. I'm like, yeah, that sounds awesome. But at the same time, it's like, I asked him, I was like, are these going to be, like, all bots? And he was like, some of them will be bots. Mm-hmm. Some of them will be genuine. I'm like, I don't know, man, like... It just feels weird, like, paying for followers. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I get why people do it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I watched the YouTube video on it, and it's just, like, a bunch of, like, well, it's like 80% hack profiles, like, people from fucking, like, Jordan and shit that don't have any, like, security on their stuff.
No.
And so you'll have all these, like, crazy followers that are random-ass people, and then, like, 20 real ones, you know?
No. It's hard to tell. I don't know. There's
a lot of, it's, like, hacker shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
you never know in this game. So it's like, and like, I don't know. I feel like you have to put some money in promotion. I put promotion into this shit. You know what I'm saying? I put like money into like Facebook promotion. I put money into SoundCloud promotion. I've tried to like get my shit out there, but it's like at the same time, like, I don't know. I feel like when it really pops off, it has to be genuine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
you want it to be organic.
Exactly. I do. I don't know, but. I don't know. That's a wild topic actually, because it's like you never know like what's the right way to go about doing this. You know, like should you put a bunch of money into this and the promotion, or just like fucking spam people? Like it's so hard. You know what I mean? So whatever.
I always feel like it's more of just don't quit. You know what I mean? A lot of successful artists say like the only way you'll make it is if you don't quit. If you don't put a time limit on it, you know, and you don't listen to people and you work hard, then you'll find some kind of success. You might not be, you know, the next fucking Cardi B or whatever, but you can still make a lot of money doing a lot of other things in music. It doesn't have to be being super famous, dude, you know?
I fully believe that, honestly, because it's like, I don't know. Lately, especially with this, you know, I mean, with this Blossom shit, I just... Because I am like, you know, like I'm 25, I'll be 26 next month. It's kind of like, especially for people that are like super young in this shit, you know, you got people that are like, I don't know, 19, 20, 15.
Yeah,
how old's Matt Ox? Matt Ox is like, what, 12? 13?
Oh, yeah, I don't know how old he is. He's very young.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, to be like older, like, you know, in like your mid-20s doing this shit, it almost feels like, oh, you know, damn, like, you know, past your shit. But at the same time, it's like, we're all gonna fucking just die. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like you might as well.
That can be discouraging, but it's like okay, but who's listening to Mad Ox? Like I'm listening to Mad Ox. Like I'm too old. Like I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? But kids his age, because everyone has the internet now, will listen to that. Like I wish when I was 12 or 13, I was a 13-year-old rapper I could listen to.
Oh, for sure.
I'd be like, oh, he's the shit. You know what I mean? He's riding around on scooters and you know what I mean? Like oh,
he's fucking rad as hell.
Yeah.
I got no diss towards that shit. That shit's cool.
Yeah.
But like. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there might be a stigma of like being like, you know, kind of older and like doing rap or whatever. But at the same time, I just always feel like, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is the only thing. Music is the only thing that like feels right. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I could do this desk job shit for sure. Like I could just do this shit forever, and like I'll like fucking make a living and have it, and like you know whatever. I just feel like music is what I do. That's what I've It's not. It just feels natural to me every single time. Like this is what I've been doing my entire life. I love it, and I would love to try to make a living off of it. And I just keep thinking like, why not? You always see those people that are like, oh man, if you got a dream, you chase it. The only thing that's stopping you is yourself. I'm just putting that in my head. Like I'm just like, you know what? And when I say like you're just gonna die, I don't mean it in a discouraging way. I mean it as in an encouraging way. I mean it's just like you're only gonna die and that's it. You're only gonna be here for as long as whenever until your time comes. So you gotta make everything of it as you can because that's it. And then you're just done. I just feel like if I'm gonna be here, I might as well try everything that I want to do because like why would I live a life that I don't want to live if I'm just gonna die anyway?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. It goes
I mean,
both
I hear
ways.
a lot of like people when you go to like retirement homes and you talk to these older people and you sit there and you ask them like, what are some things that you regret? Which I feel like is pretty like ballsy and pretty terrible to ask somebody who's old. Like, what do you regret, old ass person? Who's about to die,
that is a pretty bold. It's very bold.
Like, whatever. But most of the time they say that they didn't try to do this.
Yes.
They didn't try to do that,
That's exactly
what
I'm saying.
And so I always feel like I don't ever want to be that old person that regretted that. Mm-hmm. And now I'm sitting there, eating applesauce through a tube, wishing I put that song out.
Yeah.
Wishing I interviewed that person.
That's what I'm saying 100%, dude. It's just like while you're here, you got to make the most of it. I work next to a lady. I think I don't know how old she is. I'm going to assume she's in her 50s. But like she says that shit all the time. She's like, you just gotta, she's got kind of like an old smoker's voice. She's like, you gotta just do what you can while you're alive, because, you get old and you can't do that stuff anymore. So while you're young, you gotta do everything. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I feel that. Like, I don't know. I'm only gonna be here for so long. And I'll be so mad at myself if I'm like fucking like 70 or 60, whenever I am on a deathbed and I'm just like, man, I really wanted to do all this music shit and I just didn't do it because I thought I was too old for it. Or I thought, like, I don't know, whatever. As I say, I don't know. That's why I get like when people just do like
this. Didn't like Ozzy just stop touring?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's a big ageism thing with hip hop. Because hip hop is black culture. Yeah. So black culture is very like, fuck you, fuck the person who pretty much helped you, and fuck ourselves. Yeah. So someone who's 20 is like, oh nigga, you're 27, like you're old, like you need to get out the game. It doesn't make any sense, you know what I mean? Because you're going to be 27 eventually. So how are you going to feel when someone's telling you that? And then what happened to the point where now we're not listening to people who are older than us? You know what I mean? Like, It's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like,
it's kind of weird.
I know that when I was younger, people who were older than me, they would get on my nerves. But I do know they're wiser by default.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like respect your elders type thing.
Yeah. Like I don't have to listen to you, but I'm listening to what you're saying because I know you know a little better.
Hey, it's a new
you just
generation.
don't know what's current. Yeah. And on top of that, it's like
we out here like catch me outside.
yeah, exactly. You can do that if you want.
Yeah.
But hip hop is so young. Like what was hip hop like? Hip hop is like what, 40 years old?
Yeah, people don't realize that. Because it's so popping now. I was having this conversation with
It's the most popular genre, but it's the youngest.
Exactly. It's wild.
Oh, maybe EDM's the youngest.
I was gonna say that too.
My bad.
EDM is probably the youngest, but EDM.
But that's
is
fallen
also
off. That's fallen off.
You think it's fallen off?
EDM is falling off.
You
bro.
think so?
I think so.
It's so hard to say. I have a lot of friends that are very, very into that shit. Very into that shit.
Yeah.
Like some of my best friends are like fucking wooks. They love fucking EDM.
Wait, what's
like,
a wook?
A wook is like a oh god, that's slander.
Yeah, it's a slur.
It's a slur. Yeah, it's like just those fucking hardcore festival kids that are just like fucking just dirty, borrowing shit all the time. Just white with dreadlocks.
Oh yeah, white people dreads.
Yeah, that's a wook.
That's hilarious.
They got like a the hat with a bunch of pins all over it. They wear that weird scarf thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
My friends aren't that
I know
intense,
exactly what you're talking about.
But my friends just go to. They're more of just like festival kids.
Yeah.
I have like a lot of friends.
They're
that go to
fucking
a lot of-
Nelsons and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And like, don't get me wrong, I've gone to Nelson's. I've been to Bonnaroo for 4 years. I've gone to, I've gone to a good handful of festivals. But like, God, why we get into this? What were we talking about?
I mean, we started about the age of hip hop, and then I was saying
EDM.
hip hop was young, but EDM's probably younger, and then I said it was probably dying.
This is the thing. They love that shit. And I just see that shit thrive more and more all the time. You hear that shit in car commercials. You see it I go to bars. I just hear EDM. Fucking everywhere EDM. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Somebody kind of like remade one of my songs recently into like an almost EDM-ish remix.
Were you upset?
No, it was sick.
Oh,
I don't hate EDM.
I'd have been like,
honestly.
yo.
Yeah, like I think it's like some forms of EDM are cool. It just I don't like dubstep. I don't like that fucking like wah wah wah.
Wah, 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 wah.
I can't.
Bro, that's like the same thing though.
No.
Oh my god, that's like the same thing.
Okay, what's the okay? Do you like Kate Renata?
Ooh, I don't know.
Do you know who Kate Renata is?
I don't think so.
Okay, so Kate Renata is sick as fuck. He's like more like hip hop, like.
Is that the dude that toured with Waka Flocka?
No, if he did, I don't know.
No, that's Aoki.
Yeah, Steve.
My bad.
Yeah, no. Kate Renata's more. He's like funky. He's cool. He's like he does like shit with like the internet and like Mac Miller and like.
Oh,
Anderson
okay.
Paak,
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Mac Miller.
How big? Oh, man, I cried. I was upset. That was sad. Anyways, he's fucking funky. It's cool shit. I don't know where you draw the line with EDM because technically that's still like EDM because it's like dance music and it's like cool. But
yeah,
it's
it all
like,
originates from house or techno.
Exactly, and like to an extent, I like house.
I love house music.
Exactly, you know what I mean? Like house is dope, but like I just don't like that crazy fucking like Skrillex. Like okay, I have a couple guilty pleasures.
That shit.
Yes, I might have seen Bass Nectar maybe 4 times.
Maybe 4 times.
Maybe around it. Listen,
and then the 4th time you're like, I'm done with this shit.
I'm done. No, I would still see him again. They put on good shows. You ever see Flying Lotus? You know Flying Lotus?
Live, yeah.
I love Flying Lotus. He puts on the best fucking show ever. Yeah. It's sick. It's like
I believe it.
Yeah, and now he has like a whole 3D show where like literally his tickets come with fucking 3D glasses. It's insane.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he puts on the coolest show ever. But so yeah, in a form that's still EDM. So it's like I don't know what you like consider as like I don't know that hard style EDM. I can't do.
Okay. So what's the difference between EDM and dubstep then?
Dubstep
wah-wahs?
Yes, there's more wah.
That's it? So other than wah-wahs.
Literally the dubstep is like the bah, 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 where like EDM is just like electronic dance music. I don't know. It's just like you're just like Flume isn't like you ever listen to Flume? Man,
I mean, I'm sure I've heard it, but I wouldn't be able to like name it for you. This is bad for
like my like fan base like him, but they're just like wow, Blossom likes EDM so much.
No, I mean, okay, so how would you? So yeah, we should probably talk about you more. Like, so what would you describe your music as? What subgenre or genre is it?
I guess I would
blends because it's still new, it's fresh.
Yes, I saw a funny tweet recently that was like, okay, has anyone figured out a name for this genre, or are we gonna keep calling it emo rap? Because it's like it's not really emo rap because I'm not like super emotional and I'm not really rapping, but I'm just making like melodic rap type shit, I guess, over emo beats. So that's what makes it like seem like what it is. I don't know what to call it, honestly. You can compare it to I don't know. What do I get?
So
I get
I'm gonna tell you what I call it.
Yeah, go for it.
So I listen to a lot of interviewers and people who do reviews, and I think where your music falls into, at least at this point, is what they call auto-croon. Have you heard that?
No.
So it's auto-crooning. So it's
wow, that sounds about right, honestly. Yeah.
So it's emo-ish. It's heavy on the auto, but it has rap substance. Yeah. And that would be auto-croon.
Wow. Never heard of auto-croon in my life.
You can thank you know who Anthony Fantano is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he put me on auto croon. Like he described some of his reviews auto.
I guess it could be yeah, it could probably be auto croon. Yeah,
so that's what I would describe it as.
I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm like super heavy on the auto tune. I think
not heavy because it seems like you can sing without it.
Yes,
but it's auto tuned.
Yes, I mean? For sure.
I mean, my shit's auto tuned. You know what I mean?
Some people get like mad at me for it. Like, man, you can do it without auto tune, man. You have a good voice. You should. But I'm like, I like the sound of auto tune. I truly think it's a cool sound. But fun. I honestly don't.
Like space.
Yes, exactly. I like that like whole vibe.
The fucking video game.
Mm-hmm. I try to not to be too heavy on it. I hear to some people they just sound like straight robots, and I'm like, no, I'm not trying to be like that, like wild. But like, but no, auto croons. That's a good name for it. I like that actually. I mean, it just makes sense for sure. It's like, yeah,
auto croon.
Auto croon. We out here auto crooning.
Thank you.
But like, no, like you said earlier. And it's the second time I've heard it. Somebody said a mix between like Uzi and Blink-182.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I totally feel that because I'm definitely like, I have all my pop punk influences and punk influences because that's what I like really fuck with at high school. That's what I was in that band for years. I was just a.
What's some of your favorite music growing up? Like
in high school,
Green Day.
No, I hated it's
Yellow Card.
I hated Green Day in high school. Yellow Card, not too bad.
Any Flag.
No, I was like really into like I liked like early Fall Out Boy.
Okay. Alice in Chains.
No.
I'm throwing them up, bro.
Alice in Chains. Who's she?
Who that?
No, I was really into like high school. My big influences were like the Wonder Years and Fireworks and Transit and Tidal Fight and Tiger's Jaw and Balance and Composure and that whole wave, Man Overboard. You know, that whole wave of just like that pop punk, emo shit, post hardcore, 4 Year Strong, Set Your Goals. I was really into that type shit for like a while. And then I don't know. I still listen to like some of that, like Joyce Manor. I'm still really into Joyce Manor. I still listen to them like all the time. One of my favorite bands. But like, I don't know. I've always also loved hip hop. Like really, also like, and then like high school I was like more of a punk dude. I wasn't like into that kind of shit, pop punk type shit. But I've always been a fan of hip hop my whole life. My first CD was an like an Eminem CD.
Oh yeah,
like the Slim Shady LP.
With the Shady, yeah,
when I was in like 3rd grade.
That's a good one, man.
I still love that shit.
My first CD was fucking Master P, and that CD was that way trash. But like at my age, it was like so like fucked up. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my god, I can't believe my mom bought me this shit.
No, I specifically remember being at Best Buy with my mom buying the Slim Shady LP, and like the lady being like, this is parental advisory, right? My mom's like, yeah, it's fine. My mom's cool as shit. Shout out my mom.
Shout out to the moms.
Shouts out to moms. I think the first punk CD I got, if you want to call it that, I remember, I think it was for my birthday, I got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 wrapped with Sum 41's All Killer No Filler.
Oh, what a good gift.
And I fell in love with Sum 41. That was my favorite band for the longest time. That was probably the first band I was ever like obsessed with.
Remember them.
Yeah. Big fan of them. And then got really into fucking Taking Back Sunday and Senses Fail and all that emo.
I remember Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah. Early emo type shit. And then I don't know, but I've always been a rap fan. Always, forever. I don't know. I was really into like early, like I really used to like NWA, like fucking Wu-Tang, like fucking.
Yeah, but I mean, like, who doesn't like Wu-Tang?
Exactly, Biggie, all that shit.
What about now? What about now?
Right now, I love Uzi. That's probably one of my favorites out right now. I think Uzi's great. I love Young Thug. I love No Name.
I don't know No Name.
No Name. I
might hip to No Name.
No Name's amazing. You're gonna be hip soon. I'm telling you. She's.
Once you tell me, I'd find it. Like,
she's gonna blow up. I mean, she's already like on her way up, but like, she's about to blow up. It's beautiful hip hop. It's like very like poetic, very just like. Her way with words is just like incredible. She's really, really good. Love Earl.
Yeah,
Love
Earl
Tyler.
Sweatshirt. Yeah. Earl Sweatshirt is like my top 5 rappers of like all time.
Exactly. There was a time when I was like obsessed with Earl. I was like,
Yeah.
I listened to for a while. I love Earl. I love Tyler. Especially Tyler's newest shit. They really fucking that Flower Boy is amazing.
Yeah. Tyler's like the new Kanye for real.
Dude,
like,
people really
producer
underrate
first.
Tyler. Like, I hate when people, and I get it because of like the way he came out with like Yonkers and all that shit. Like, you know, I get why people like.
He's just the asshole. That's why people do that.
Exactly, but like, God, that dude is a genius. Seriously, he's got a lot on his brain. He's good. Honestly, yeah. The late Mac Miller, one of my favorites. Very sad about that one. That was a big bummer. He's one of my favorites as well. Man, who have I been listening to lately?
That's why I'm putting you on the spot. There's so many like people now, you know.
I don't know, man.
Oh, so this is a big test I do for all my people that I interview, right?
Is this one?
As you.
Oh, thanks.
And you gotta give me a swig of that though.
Yeah, dude, you wanna? I have Budweiser in the fridge.
Oh, do you? Yeah, let me get a Budweiser. This commercial break is brought to you by Budweiser,
Shouts out Budweiser.
the king of beers.
It up. Got a couple of, you got like 3.
Thanks, bro.
Yep. All right. What's up?
Oh, yo. Okay, so now you know RIP that person. You know Mac Miller. So let's do. I'm gonna do RPs. RPX. RIP Mac Miller. RIP Jimmy Wapo. Fuck.
Pete.
RP Peep.
I
think RP Zach TV. He was a really big interviewer.
Okay.
He did Vlad style, Say Cheese style interviews.
Okay.
He died. They're killing the cameraman now. That's how crazy it is, right? He was just all 3 of my brothers are from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
So they're from the ghetto, man. So they tell me everything. You know what I mean? And that's why I got this. This is like for my dad. And my brother keeps me hip to everything. And he told me Zach TV died because he interviewed somebody who snitched on somebody. He had nothing to do with it. He just interviewed somebody that was in the posse. And so they killed him.
That's insane.
Right? So they're killing the cameraman now.
That's literally so uncalled for.
Right?
Like that's insane. I
Like,
can't even believe that.
Like
shit.
that's not gangsta at all.
That's not even something cool to brag about.
No.
It's just like I'm just a fucking asshole.
No, yeah. You're just a jerk for that one. You know what I mean? Like, there's like no real gangsters anymore. But RIP all of them. I forgot where I was going with that.
Oh shit! Speaking of real gangsters, people that I listen to.
Oh yeah.
Wretch, you fuck with Wretch EP at all?
Bro, I keep hearing that name. I don't know who that is.
Wretch EP is one of my all-time favorites.
I keep hearing that name.
One of my favorite rappers, and he just got he's fucking doing some shit now, man. He just put out a new tape recently. And he was good as fuck. It's some real hood shit. That's like that's some real like fucking like drive-by music type shit. Okay. But
I need that every once in a while.
Dude, that's but he's still got bars, you know what I'm saying? It's not like fucking just gangster mumble rap. It's like dude can spit. It's good shit. Yeah, I feel like you'd probably fuck with it.
Yeah, sometimes I need that in my life. When I'm mad at someone, but I can't do nothing because I'm a regular person.
Yeah,
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I just need to blast this fucking music and just, you know.
Let me just imagine it.
Yeah. Just pretend for 1 second. No, but, yeah, I don't even know who else, really.
Okay. This is where I was going.
Yeah.
I lost my track.
Yeah.
This is my test I do for everybody because everyone I do is from Ohio area, Cleveland, Parma, West Side, East Side.
Yeah.
Name 5 popping or have popped hip hop artists from Ohio or Cleveland area.
Hip hop artists.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
I'll edit this and give you time.
No, we got this. We got fucking MGK.
Boom. One.
Bone Thugs.
Bone Thugs.
Chip the Ripper.
There you go. Now King Chip.
Yep. Kid Cudi.
Ooh.
We need one more. What's that dude's name? Riff Flames?
I don't know.
Riff Flames is from...
I know Riff Flames.
I guess he hasn't really like blown up though.
I mean, no. I'll take that as a fifth if you can't do somebody who's really a pop though.
Oh, no, hold on. Give me some. Give me like 1 second here.
Yeah, it's fun. That's totally fun. This is like something I asked on my artists because it just goes back to the point that the channels in Cleveland seem to be blocked a little bit.
Yes.
You know, so.
Wow, if you can't name 5, that's pretty bad, right?
And then it's not even that we named 5 current.
It's just of all time.
What, both those were popping with what? You were like fucking
young as shit.
4 and I was like 8, you know what I mean?
God, what the fuck? There has to be someone else coming up, dude.
Something's up, bro.
Wait, okay, so we said MGK.
MGK,
we
Bone
said
Thugs, Cuddy.
Said Chip, King Chip.
King Chip. Yeah, I know. So that's the problem. I'll give you a fifth, Stally. Stally's from Massillon.
Yeah,
so I'll give you that one.
Stally's good.
But literally, if we were switching places,
and that's still not even like. I mean, shout out Stally for real.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, when we're like mentioning like, you know,
I say hip hop because he had a major deal.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's
Avant.
Wild. Yeah.
Avant's from Cleveland.
I don't know.
That's an R&B guy. Oh, R&B guy.
Okay. Yeah, shit.
You hear the songs, you remember it.
I probably would.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit, this dude's from Cleveland.
Yeah. God damn, man, you just opened my eyes.
Bro.
I mean, and you always know that, like, you know, we're not really put up on the map like some other cities are, you know, when it comes to hip hop. At the same time, though, I'm always like blessed that, like, I always feel like #blessed. that like fucking. At least we're from like we could be in like fucking nowhere, Ohio. Ohio's a big fucking state. You drive through this shit.
It is.
All you see is like cornfields.
It is.
And like, you know,
very flat.
Mm-hmm. So it's like at least we live in like an area where it's like, Cleveland's right up the street, like downtown Cleveland. I can get to downtown Cleveland right now in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's fine. But like, I don't know. Some other people can't really say that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, Cleveland's not like a huge city by any means. It's not LA, New York.
No,
Miami,
not at all.
Out. But it's there.
People know it.
Yeah.
People know where Cleveland is.
You know, it's funny. I've been overseas a couple times. People know Cleveland because of LeBron so much. Yep. It's so funny. Like, you could say you're from America. When I first went to overseas, I was like in like 9th grade, and like this was before. I think it was before LeBron was like really pop. I don't even know if he was on our team yet. I really can't remember. But be like, oh, you're from America.
2003 was when he was on our team, I think.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Probably then. I don't even know. But I just remember like going overseas and people would like they'd be like, "Oh, John Cena." Yeah, you know, like I don't know. Like that's for some reason what people would bring up in America. And then like,
oh, all right.
And we're like,
yeah,
last time I went over there, and they're like, "Oh, where you're from?" And we're like, "Oh, Cleveland." Like, LeBron James, you know.
Yeah.
He's so stoked. I'm like, yeah, that's my homie, man. We hang out all the time. Me and LeBron, that's my dude. But,
gives me piggyback rides and shit, you know.
He's a good guy. What was I gonna say?
People don't even know LeBron's not from Cleveland.
No.
Like, people from out of town, they be talking about that to me, and be like, bro, he's like, my brother was saying that he was like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, basketball this, blah blah blah, sports. And I was like, bro, LeBron's not from Cleveland, man. Like, if he was from Cleveland, he probably would never leave this team. But he's not from Cleveland, dude. Like, of course he's gonna fucking leave.
Yeah, I can never.
And people were like,
yeah. People forget that like this is his job. You know what I mean? I don't know. If your job was going under, would you stay? Like, what would you? Hey, yo, that sounds bad. Yo,
no, I would not stay.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I just feel like. I feel like when he left this time, people were a lot more accepting. The first time, people were pissed. This time, people were just like, you know what? It makes sense. You should probably just go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, he's great. It's not that big a deal, though.
It's not that big a deal.
I watch sports, but it just fills some time in my life, you know? I don't really
people treat things very different. I mean,
Jeez.
hey, people think about music like that. You know, my dad's kind of like that. My dad's not someone that's like, you know, music is just something that's just kind of like in the background of his life, where it's just like weird type of people where it's just like, yo, music's my whole life. That's like, what's up? So like, I don't shame people for like, you know, being all about sports. It's like, whatever, that's cool.
Yeah. That's what they like. That's what they like.
That's what you like. That's fine. Me personally, I don't get that shit for 2 seconds. I don't fucking get it. People take that shit way too seriously.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But this is people who played sports, you know. They always think there's always the same person that's like, yeah, if I didn't get that knee injury, I'd have went to Ohio State. Blah blah blah. I'm like, nah, you were a bum. You were a bum in high school. That's why you know me. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm playing. I know only cool people. Only the best.
All the cool people. What's up? Welcome to Thelowroad.
Yeah, exactly. That's where we're at. Hold on. Whoa. Oh, so you told me about your jobs, right? Did you ever like nanny or anything like that? No? Because I was wondering, because you're kind of babysitting that beer right now.
Wow.
Oh!
That was pretty good, actually.
I apologize.
Damn,
I apologize for that.
I got.
I apologize for that.
I just got. Yo, man. Take my keys, bro. You can keep the apartment. Man. It's cool,
I apologize. Can I keep the cat?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you're giving me
now
everything
he's being
at this
cool
point.
now. He's just
He's chilling.
I promise you, the second he leaves, he's gonna be on top of me. He's crazy. He's psychotic.
He was like a fucking mountain lion earlier.
He's fucking silly
for
dude.
No reason.
He's a crazy dude.
Now I'm very torn about getting a cat, right? Mm-hmm. So I have an open case, so I can't. I've been having trouble getting an apartment, but it's fucking annoying. But I was like, damn, I really want a fucking pet, and my girl really wants a pet too, you know. But like 4 of my really good friends are really allergic to cats, and I'm like, damn, if I get a cat, they can't ever come over.
Yeah,
which is kind of a good thing, but kind of a bad thing when I'm trying to get
what you like people
with my boys. You know what I mean? When I'm trying to like have boys' night out. You know, fuck the girls. I'm just trying to dance. You know
I'm just trying to dance. I'm just trying to dance tonight.
Fuck the girls tonight.
No, man, I love that shit.
So it's okay. So you say you done 2 shows, yeah?
Yes.
Where did you do your shows at?
I did my first show. It was actually, you know, it was wild how things first started popping up. You know what I mean?
Let's go. Tell me.
Like I said, I had that idea. I just started, you know, doing shit. Luckily for me, I have like, I'm very fortunate. I had like some homies that like have been, you know, doing this shit for a minute. You know, like I have like a lot of homies,
like
in
promoter friends.
Exactly, like in this industry. So, you know, they like what I'm doing. I had a friend that's like, you know what? I'm gonna get you this fucking release show for your EP. You know, I told him I wanted to do it. He hooked it up. I did Mahal's in Lakewood, to the basement. It was a headlining show, and that was
how's that venue down there?
It's cool. It's very like.
I've never been in the basement.
It's very low key. You know, it's very it's like almost like a house show. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's like
basement show.
Yeah. I love it down there. It's very intimate. It's very cool. Fucking, we got like 80 people show up. Dude,
hell yeah.
Yeah. So like for the first show,
oh, that's enough to start a riot though.
Dude, I mean, and like in that basement, it made it look like, you know, it was dope. Like, I mean, a lot of people came out. Like, it was, we had a good time. It was a really good time. Second show was weird because I mean, like, it was fine. It was cool, whatever, you know. Shouts out everyone that came out, but like it was at Mahal's again, but it was in the upstairs, the main stage.
Yeah.
And which is sick. This is, you know, that's the main reason I want to play, because I'm like, yeah, upstairs. But it was with like a lot of like more like pop rock bands, like more
like most of the Cleveland bands.
Yeah. And like, I don't know, I just feel like they're
Like,
crowd.
they're like Gypsy Hustle.
Gypsy Hustle, what is that?
I don't know. That's just like a lot of the bands I see. They're like half gypsies, half hipsters.
Yeah,
a lot of ladies, high-waisted jeans.
This was more of
they
just
don't
like
shave their pits. A lot of Dr. Bronner's soap.
Dr. Bronner's soap.
Yeah.
I got that one time. That's just pretty good, actually.
No, it's great.
You know,
you can smell that shit.
Yeah. Just as true. No, it was more of like a crowd of like, it was like the pop rock alternative crowd. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, I don't even know. It just didn't vibe very well. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here like, yo, let's turn up, let's have a good time. Yeah. And they were just kind of like standing around. And even for the people they like, they just stand around. Like even for the headlining bands, they were just standing around. So I was just like, oh, this is just a show I did not belong on.
Bro,
like,
I've been to shows at the Fantasy and fucking Blues, House of Blues or whatever, Mahal's, any of those places, and I have noticed that people are like fucking sardines at these shows.
Yes.
And that's why I don't like to go into shows out here. It's not because of the music. It's not because of the crowd. It's because once they start playing, people are just standing up stiff. It's like a bunch of mannequins. I'm like, what is this?
It's weird.
I'm
as
like,
fuck.
as a performer, how am I supposed to even get loose if someone's not even swaying with me?
No,
you know,
it's weird.
like,
man.
what is that?
And
what
like,
is that?
and don't get me wrong. I've been like I said, I did that band shit for a while. I've been on so many fucking stages. You know what I mean? I love performing. That's what I do. So like, I still put on a show. I don't care what the crowd's doing. I do what I do. But like, I'll do it. You know, I'll put on whatever show. But like, it definitely is better when like you can feed off the crowd. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like, I couldn't feed off the crowd in that show, and I felt very awkward for like a lot of it. So it's just like, and like I still had people that come up to me afterwards that were just like, "Yo, that was really tight." Blah blah. You know, like I feel like I got a couple fans from that show. Like it wasn't like all in all like a loss, but like it was a weird vibe. It was a very very weird vibe. That's the thing though. Like, you know how we were saying earlier, Cleveland doesn't have like much of like a scene for like this. And
It's like if you're gonna sit there and not move, you might as well just sit at the bar and listen to the music from the next room.
yeah,
You know,
this is true. This is very
like
true.
I know I will go crazy if I'm doing a show and I'm moving around and
Yeah.
I'm fucking doing all that and this and no one's moving. Like I'm gonna stop my shit and I'm gonna be like, I don't know why the fuck you motherfuckers aren't moving.
Word,
Like I'm gonna fucking dive in this shit. Like you better fucking move. You know.
I'm very like, I just get really like, yeah, I'll kind of do that kind of shit. I
Got to, man. Gotta
I'm
slap
just
some of
funny.
these people.
I just
man.
say stupid shit on stage, man. I say dumb shit a lot. I get more people that say you're funny more than you're good. Like, man, I was cracking up during your whole show, dude. I'm like, I'll just be a stand-up comedian from now on. It's fine. No, but I don't know. I want to do more shit for sure. I just want to do more shit. It's so hard to like, you know, get shows that are right for like my sound and my genre. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And even now, like, I see like rappers doing shit with hardcore bands or like more like Wicca Phase. Do you know Wicca Phase?
I don't.
Okay, it's you know, Goth Boy Click.
Mm-mm.
Like, okay,
I
it's
might
like,
have heard it, but I can't like.
okay, it's like a Lil Peep and like, you know, that type.
Oh,
shit.
okay, yeah.
So like Wicca Phase is all part of that. Like he's like going on a tour right now with I think he's doing some shit with Turnstile.
Okay, that doesn't sound.
Exactly. So that's, you know, Turnstile, the band, you know them, and then Wicca Phase is more of like emo rap shit. So it's just like, okay, so they're starting to do that. Fucking Lil Ugly Mane and No Warning are coming to fucking Rock Shop soon. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah. So it's just like
Lil Ugly Mane has crazy beats.
Yeah. So it's just like
beats.
they're starting to mesh like these like rap and like fucking like band shit together.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if I don't know.
I think rap and punk really go together very well.
They do.
If you have, you know, if you have 6 people for your set or whatever, not set, but 6 people for your show, 6 artists, 6 acts.
Mm-hmm.
If you had 3 hip hop and 3 punk, like that would fucking blend.
I think so too, because like it's all a lot of the same vibes, especially like certain styles of rap, because it's like fuck shit, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I don't know, it's the same sort of thing. I get it.
Yeah, it's all
I don't
about
know.
like fuck the system. I'm trying to do what I gotta do.
Exactly. I don't know, I'm trying to find shows where I like a fit on and shit. And like I said, luckily I have like friends that like book shit around here and they can like hook it up. So hopefully I'll be doing some more shit soon, like show wise. I got what shit's coming up. Oh yeah, I just filmed that video yesterday.
Oh yeah. So what song was the video for?
It's called Demons. It's a cool one. I like it. I think people will really dig it too. It's
And what's the song about? Your inner demons?
Low key. It's like it's kind of about just like doing the same thing. Like, what's the chorus? Been up another weekend, chasing down the poisons and dancing with my demons. This is like, you know, just kind of like, I don't know, just so like party lifestyle and like shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I think at one point I say something about, you know, being stuck in your ways and these things never change. You know, it's just, I just feel like I got a lot of friends that like, you know, are shit, you get in your mid-20s and you just like turn up, you know, kind of, you know, and you just kind of get in this lifestyle. And it just doesn't really stop for the most part, and you're just kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, the older you get, the more exposed you get. You think it stops, but people get crazier and crazier and crazier.
You fucking, like, you know, when you're younger, you think like, oh man, that person's like 26, 27, why didn't he have a kid and like some fucking family by now, you know? But then when you get to that age, it's like, fuck that shit, I don't know. Like,
exactly.
I'm still like, I mean, you know, shouts out to everyone that does that, that's cool.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I just know it's like not for me. And like, you know, all my friends are like that, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's a lot of just like, you know, yeah, just figuring this shit out. I don't know. It samples Lady in the Blue Dress by Senses Fail.
Okay.
And like I said before, I fucking love Senses Fail. One of my all-time favorite bands. So I'm stoked. I think people will fuck with it. I think it'll be a cool one. Shit, what else?
Why'd you dye your hair pink? Cause blossom flowers?
Honestly, dude, I've always wanted to dye my hair pink. You could like look at like my Twitter from like way before Blossom. I like tweet some shit like, yo, when am I gonna do my hair light pink? Like I've been wanting to do like this like subtle light pink for like a while. And then like, I don't know, dude. When I had this idea like for Blossom, like something just like switched in my head. Like I just stopped giving a shit about like everything. I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna dye my hair pink, I'm gonna start painting my nails, I'm gonna pierce my ears. Like I just don't care anymore. Like, I'm like fucking 25 years old. I'm just gonna do everything that like that kind of want to do, because why the fuck not? I'm just gonna die one day. I might as well just do everything I want to do. Yep. So yeah, I don't know, I just yeah, I did that, and I think it's cool. It's funny because people didn't really react like,
no, that's good.
Yeah, thank you. I don't like, I didn't get people that were like, yo, what the fuck? That's crazy. Everyone was just like, no.
Oh, man, you're so gay.
No. Everyone was just like, well, it looks good. It makes sense for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, this is definitely who you are. I'm like, all right, that's good. Like, I don't know. It's not like... That's a cool thing with, like, Blossom and everything. Like, I feel like it's not something where I'm, like, I don't know, pretending or, like, faking, like, who I am. Like, for the most part, a lot of people are, like... I have a lot of people that are, like, this is 100% who you are. This is like what you should be doing. This is what you were made to do. This is like, this all makes sense. And I'm like, that shit's like super reassuring, because sometimes I feel like a fucking crazy person. You know, just like fucking insane. So when people are like, no, this is 100% you, I'm just like, all right, cool, thank you. That's sick, because like, I don't know, I hope it's me, you know. I'm just like following, I just go along with like, you know what, like I said, I'm you know, you're just gonna fucking live this life and then not live this life anymore, so I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do. So if people are supportive of it, that's sick as fuck. That just makes it more reassuring, I guess. So it doesn't make me feel as crazy. But
I mean, you're definitely crazy.
I'm definitely nuts. It's
for
totally
sure.
fine. Yeah, it's
for sure.
I
only interview crazy people. I
think we're all a little crazy though, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but you're a little more than a little crazy, I would say.
Yeah, I'm nuts to it. Hey, it's cool, man. I love it. I don't know. I mean, like,
there's like different kinds of crazy, you know?
There's totally different kinds of crazy. I think I'm like a subtle crazy, at least. I'm not like, you know, there's off the wall crazy.
Who knows?
Yeah, I know.
Who
right?
knows? I don't know. Like, I just met you, bro. I don't know what the fuck you do. Right? I don't know what the fuck you do.
People listen to this shit like, this dude's a fucking psychopath. Yeah, I don't know, man. Fucking, yeah, it could be a little crazy, but you know, that's where the music comes, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like, whatever, I'm just gonna do this shit.
So what's your next move? What do you got? Today is what? It's September what?
It's September 11th.
Boom.
Never forget.
I did. Oh shit. Where were you on September 11th?
I was outside of gym class in 3rd grade or 4th.
So you just got done playing dodgeball.
Or 1st grade.
You're all sweaty and shit.
Yeah, and there was a bunch of kids going home, and I was like, "What? What's going on? What is
Snow day?"
Yeah. And then my parents didn't call me home. I went home at a regular time. It was fine. I got home and my parents were sitting in front of the TV crying. I'm just like, damn, what is this shit? So yeah, I remember going outside And I remember being scared to go outside because my parents made it seem like it was like a bad thing to go outside. And I was like, wow.
That's the craziest part of the interview right now.
I know, right? This is like some real woke shit. No, but what was I gonna say? So yeah, it's September 11th.
So your parents didn't take you home. You finished your school day.
No.
You finished your school day, right?
Yeah,
things got blown up. People died. And then you just walked home.
We can't be talking about seminars.
This is what happened. And
this is what happened, I guess. Yeah.
And then you walked home, or you took the bus home.
Yeah.
And then what? Your parents were watching the shit, crying, and then.
That's all I remember. My memory is shit. I smoke way too much. I don't know anything anymore. That's all I remember. Yeah. I just remember being young as fuck.
Right.
How did you remember that shit? Isn't it crazy that like fucking... what year are you born?
89.
89. Damn, okay.
80s baby, technically.
Yeah, technically, yeah, it's 92. But like, yeah, there's so many people out here now. We're in 2018, bro. We getting old. These kids in high school don't even know about that shit.
Don't even know.
That's crazy. They couldn't tell you where they were. Insane. No, man.
They could Google it though.
They could Google that shit. That's just wild. All right, but as far as shit that I got going on, what do I got going on? What do I got going on? I got that new video I just did and I'm stoked on. I got singles I'm just gonna be fucking popping out at y'all. I'm not even they're just gonna keep I'm sitting on a lot of shit right now. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I don't know, man. I got content. I got shit and I think you guys are gonna fuck with it. It ranges from heavy emo type shit, it ranges from more turn up club type shit. I got shit all over the place. I don't know, man. I know I'm gonna do this shit. It's weird.
Yeah.
I just don't have a doubt about it. It's really just like a do or die type thing. I keep telling people now, it's just like people that just like are like, oh yeah, it's whatever. You're gonna regret this in like 2 years because I know I'm gonna do it. I don't know. I just have this feeling in my head that I'm just like, I'm gonna do it, man. So if you're listening now, I appreciate you for listening. I hope you fuck with my shit.
Yes.
I hope you fuck with the Thelowroad hardcore.
Yes.
And just know that I'm not gonna stop the shit until I'm on top, until I'm doing it, because that's all I got.
Oh yeah, I'm getting everybody early.
Yes, yeah, man,
so
you are getting everybody early.
I'm getting everybody real
It's some
early.
real shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. This is my first interview.
Boom.
Shit.
Oh, so where can my millions of followers and listeners follow you on social media?
Thousands and millions,
billions
out
billions,
here.
Bro.
You could follow me on Instagram and IG under Blossom Reynolds.
Blossom Reynolds Instagram.
If you're doing the @ Blossom Reynolds, the Reynolds O is a 0 because Blossom Reynolds was taken.
Thank you.
By the lady named Blossom Reynolds because that's an actual name.
All right, we need to report her so you can get yours. But go
exactly.
ahead.
If you guys want to call her out, let her know. Let her know I'm out here with the shits.
So it's Blossom Reynolds and then the O is a 0.
Yes.
Okay.
Only in Reynolds. Blossom's regular O.
Good. All right.
But so that's that. I got a video up on Honor right now. That's HAUNTXR.
Shout out Space Coast Perp.
True. I got I got this fucking I got a single I'm gonna put out.
What's your Twitter?
My Twitter is so Blossom Reynolds. I'm big on Twitter, by the way. That's my main source. I say a lot of dumb shit. I make a lot of dumb jokes. Man, speaking of dumb,
that's crazy because Twitter is very left. So you got to be careful what you say on Twitter.
I know, but I mean, I say dumb shit.
Everything else is right, but Twitter's left, B.
A big left, but I'm left. I'm pretty left. I make good left jokes. I made a joke today that's getting a little bit of attention. Did you hear about what's his face's interview he just did? Paul McCartney.
No, I did not.
So Paul McCartney just did an interview with GQ, and he says some shit about their sexual shit with the Beatles. He said that like him and John Lennon used to just jack off like next to. They used to just pretty much circle jerk Like the Beatles.
I mean, it's like
And-
anybody surprised?
No, exactly not. Exactly. So I quoted the tweet that was just like pretty much. It was like an article.
Me and my boys.
It was an article just saying like John Lennon talks about, or no, I mean Paul McCartney talks about masturbating with John Lennon, and I quoted it and I said, "Come together." And
Oh, that's a good one. That's a
and,
good one.
Yeah, people seem to be.
I gotta get your Twitter.
I'm pretty
so I
dumb
can
on
retweet
Twitter.
That shit, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my god.
Really.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just so people know, we did jerk off during this interview. Just
this
so you
whole
know.
entire time is just jerking off.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, we're grown, so I mean, I rub one off really quietly.
We grown.
So
Like it's all okay because we're grown.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it, guys. We're grown.
You'll get it.
It's fine.
Eventually.
Yeah.
So we got Instagram, we got Twitter. What else? You got Facebook, you got Reverb Nation, SoundCloud. What else?
That's Reverb Nation. Do people still do Reverb?
I know a couple of bands.
Okay, I mean, it's definitely more of a
I
band
mean,
thing,
if you
for
don't,
sure.
like, whatever.
Bandcamp, you know? I need to get on Bandcamp.
Yeah.
No.
Bandcamp. DJ Bandcamp from Cincinnati.
Damn, fuck. No, I'm mostly SoundCloud. Follow me on SoundCloud. I'm real close to 100 followers right now. I'm like right under 100.
Yeah, you're close.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, that shit'll pop up.
Which sounds like not shit, but like I said,
yeah, we're very local.
Yes.
Like I have like 160.
I only started this
And
4 months ago.
Feels good to me.
Yeah, so to be at like in my 90s around there and only be at like 4 months ago, I'm just like, you know what? I feel good. You know, fuck it. I appreciate everyone that's like been fucking with me a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of like fans. I got a lot of friends that like really been helping me out a lot. You know, like really promoting, retweeting. I got a lot of fans too. People I've never met before that this is like blowing up my shit. So shouts out.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
that's really fucking cool. It's a very, very cool feeling.
Yeah.
Especially because I have a lot of friends, you know, around here that like actually could be helping out that don't really fucking help out.
Yeah.
You know, I'll see them in person and they'll be like, "Oh man, this shit's super dope. I'm super stoked on everything you're
That's
doing."
weird
man.
when they
This-
go out their way.
Yeah, oh man, that's so cool. But then like they have like thousands of followers and shit. They do real shit. And I'm just like, yo, you could retweet me once and like it would probably help. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you could like really, you know, and like they just don't.
I think it's not like that.
I know, man.
People-
People fake. So that's why I always want to give a shout out to the real. You know what I mean? Because like I know like I don't know. I just got a lot. I got people that are, you know, in person. They're really cool.
Yeah.
And then I got people that are just really cool all the
Yeah.
fucking time. So
Oh,
just-
trust me. I got boys that are signed and they won't do this shit for me.
that's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, whatever, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I'm going to remember. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
that's what I keep telling them though.
Like, I'm
I
remember
do
that.
like I said, I'm big on Twitter. I had this whole Twitter thing recently, and I got a lot of like likes too. So hopefully they saw that shit. But I was like, I'm gonna remember you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember you, and like I'm like, you know,
It would have been cool if they were like, yo, I can't do this because of this. Then I'd
Yeah.
be like, my bad.
yeah.
But if you're just ghosting me, I'm like, all right. That was
You
cool.
know, like fucking, you
We
know,
can
Kitty
still hang
Pride.
out. Huh?
You know, Kitty. Have you ever heard of Kitty?
Kitty.
She's a rapper. She's like a girl.
I think I
rapper.
have. I think
She's
I have.
like,
I think I have.
She played Rock Shop a couple times. She dope. I like, you know, she comes around sometimes, but she doesn't go by Kitty Pride anymore. She just go by Kitty. But she's one of my. She has a song with like Riff Raff and like some other shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm a really big fan of Kitty. She's fucking dope as fuck. She.
My favorite Riff Raff song is with Mac Miller. Rest
Oh.
in peace. Go ahead.
Oh shit! Damn.
Huckleberry Dolphin.
Ooh.
I love that song.
Big fire. But anyways, she I DM'd her recently because I just, you know, I'll DM people sometimes,
Yeah.
just like, yo, check us out. And she was like, yeah, I'll listen to this when I like make dinner later. I was like, okay, cool, thank you. And you know, like, how? I mean, what? I was stoked. I love Kitty, so I was just like, yo, man, yeah, like, thanks. And then and like, you know, in your head, you're just like, you're probably not gonna listen to this, but like, you know, that's cool that you even replied. She replied like an hour later after that, and she was just like, yo, this is I sent her Bad Dream, my like newest track, which is definitely my most emo track. It's like my, yeah. And she was like, yo, this is some real emo shit, damn. And I was like, hell yeah, dude, like, that's, you know, she was like fucking with it, and I was just like, this is cool. And like, I talked to her for a little bit just about like, because she was talking about like some new shit she's gonna be doing. She's like, yeah, I hope you retweet, you know, blah blah blah. And I was just like, oh, for sure, you know. It's like, you know, while we're talking about retweets, hope you hit the shit with a retweet, you know. And she was like, yo, I will, like, once I'm done promoting my video. And I'm just like, I get that, because you're in the middle of promoting your video. It's like, you need to keep promoting that shit, you know what I mean? It's just like, and you know, who knows if she will in the end, but at the same time, it's like, at least she gave a response that was like genuine.
Yeah.
A lot of people out here, they're just like, they just ignore you and nobody fucking cares about any shit. So I don't know.
That's all it is. That's all it is. It's the game. It's just the game, bro.
It is.
And you just got to make sure you don't flip out on them. That's it.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be some.
And
shit.
I've made the mistake of like getting gangsta on niggas, and it's just like that bridge is gone, you know, because most of these artists are not built like that. So
no,
you cannot do that.
I don't get gangsta on it. You know what? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I've been doing music forever, and I just don't have a doubt about this shit. It's not even like in a weird cocky way. I just know that, like, I listen to so many SoundCloud links all day. You know what I mean? Like, people just like post shit. I just listen to shit. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I know I can do something with this. I'm too good not to. And I know that sounds cocky. That sounds cocky. I mean, and maybe. I don't want it to sound like, I love that shit. I don't want it to sound like too cocky or too confident, but it's just like, I know what I'm doing. Like, when it comes to music, I'm not like one of these people who just like get on the mic and it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna freestyle on this and just like, it'll sound cool. And you know what? You can like do that in the school and you probably blow up off that shit. But it's just like, I don't know. I just like, I put more thought into it like that. And I know people will fuck with it. I just need to get it out the right way.
So before we go,
yes,
what is your writing process? I ask all my artists this. Or one of them, you know.
I usually...
what do you do?
Especially
you get all fucked up? Do you have to just feel it? Do you hear a beat?
Well, the first thing I do, I say, you got acid. I drop a strip.
Yeah, daddy.
Yeah, daddy, I got acid.
I got some tabs.
I drop a whole strip of my tongue. I hit a different universe. And then I write an album. I don't I don't really have like a whole like usually I'll have people send me beats and then I'll listen to the beat, and with some of my favorite songs that I've been writing recently, the hook comes immediately. Like, I'll be listening to the beat and like the hook almost comes on the spot. I'm very, very focused on writing like earworms. I want to write songs that like stick in people's heads. I like writing catchy melodies more. I want to have like good lyrics and shit like that, you know, as well. But I'm very, very focused on like songs that'll stick in people's heads. I like melodies. I like different sounds and you know shit like that. So a lot of the times I'll like hear like a fucking song and like, or a beat that somebody sends me, and like I almost hear the melody on the spot. I'll just like start listening to it and just like, and then I'll just start writing to it. I don't know. I drive around. A lot of my writing is done in my car. I just drive around on the way to work or like whatever. I just like play those beats over and over and over. And then like I just like start like I'll figure out the melody first, and then I start putting words to that melody, and then once I have the hook, I build the rest of the song around the hook. But a couple of the last songs I've did, like Bad Dream, the song I just put out, and another song I'm going to put out soon, I figure out like a really like cool hook, but then I figure out another cool hook that I really like, and then I can't decide which hook I like more. So I'll do like one of them as a hook, and then I just do another one as a whole verse. And like, so the whole song just kind of sounds like this whole catchy melody. Like, I don't know. I'm playing with different shit right now. You know what I mean? I don't know if I have like a strict like writing process.
I like to ask.
Yeah. You know? I don't know if I have like a straight up like writing process. It's just like, yo, send me the beat and I'm just gonna write to it. It's all about what I feel.
Yeah, sounds like you write to the beat. Whatever the beat tells you.
Exactly. I don't know. I also like, you know, I'll write like semi poetry and shit like that, you know what I mean? So it's like I'll have
Okay.
like some like shit that I'm kind of sitting on. So it's just like if I really can't feel like anything, or it's just like nothing comes to me right at the head, I'll like go in like my past notes, and sometimes I can like read some shit and be like, oh, this is pretty cool, and then try to figure out a melody with that and just like go along with it. But a lot of the times, like with Fight With Me, which is like Fight With Me is like probably my biggest song right now.
How does that one go? What's the hook?
Why you always want to fight with me?
Oh yeah, why you always wanna fight with me?
As soon as I start to think you're liking me, something just gotta come out.
Me. Okay. I got you.
Yeah. So, but that one, that shit literally came to me on the spot. I literally remember I was driving at the time going to.
That's your biggest song?
It has the most plays. Yeah.
Huh.
But. And like I feel like people really like that song. I don't know. It's a good reaction from a lot of people. But what was I gonna say? Fucking with that song, I literally was in my car driving to pick up my little brother in Parma, and I played that song, and that hook came to my head like the second I played it, like just immediately. And I probably wrote that song literally that night, like. I don't know. Some songs just like come natural like that, for real. They just
come
like,
natural. The EP.
Come natural. The EP. Honestly, I wrote all those songs so quick. That's why I named that shit "Come Natural." Like I had that like in my fucking notes already and shit, and then like it all made sense when like I wrote it all, because I wrote all those songs like in like a week. It was so quick. He sent me all those beats and just wrote them all.
Yeah.
And then like.
Hell yeah!
Like, oh, this shit
there was some good production on that shit.
Big shout out Struggle.
Yeah, man.
You know, he's
Me and my chick made pizza to that.
Hey,
you know?
Hey. Shouts out to you and your chick making pizza to come natural.
That pizza was good as fuck.
I hope. I don't know. It's so wild because that shit only came out like 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah.
For some reason,
cool. The artwork was cool. It was cool.
Thank you, man. I feel like shouts out to my dude Andrew that did the artwork.
Yeah.
Andrew Wells. But it already feels so like it's probably just like because I'm just trying to move shit so fast now. But like I'm like, damn, I already feel like that shit came out like a year ago.
Yeah. Oh, fuck that shit.
I know.
At this point, that's out the window, bro.
Exactly.
You be doing something else at this point.
That's
what I
cool.
feel.
Yeah.
But nah, fuck all that.
Yeah.
That was the old you. Now you're doing what you're doing now.
Do you feel that though when you like listen to it?
I don't listen to my music.
Yeah.
I don't like when you play my shit. I don't listen to my music. I literally do not listen to my music.
No. Even when people are like, because that's the only thing I have on Spotify. So people are like, oh, I'm listening to your EP on Spotify, and I'm just like,
yeah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I'm like, go to my SoundCloud and listen to like my newest songs, because like those are like my best songs.
Yeah.
I like those songs.
I don't want to hear none of it. That's how I do my music. I don't want to hear none of it. I'm like, oh, I'm great. Like when people are like, yo, your shit's like starting to like run up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, which songs? They're like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, cool. I don't want to hear it still. I'm like, but I'll repost it on my own shit so you can listen to it.
Do you ever listen to your own shit? Do you like your...
Probably not. Not really.
Big confession. I listen to my shit all the time.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like,
that might be better.
Sometimes they're just like,
but I don't want to hear my shit.
I either want to listen to it because like sometimes I'm like, ooh, I want to add something to this, or like especially with songs I haven't released yet. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do this, like that. Like I'll drive to work listening to like my unreleased tracks all the time because I'm just like, okay, I want to do this with this, or like, you know, I don't know. I just want to. Also, I feel like if you're like fucking, I don't know. I remember being in a band a long time ago and like not really wanting to listen to my shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of been like, and now like when I want to listen to this, I'm just like, I genuinely like really kind of like this.
Yeah. Like I'll listen to my shit like every once in a while. I'll put it on.
Yeah.
I'll be like, cause I'll go to check my stats.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, okay, this got more plays. Like, okay, people still listen to it. And I'll listen to it. I'm like, all right, I'm not a bum, you know. But for the most part, like I'm not going around telling people.
No,
I'm not like, check this out. Like, you know, like I'm just like, no. Like if they'll find it, they'll find it. You know?
And people are about that life. People really like do that shit all the time.
Like, for sure.
Yeah, like really run up on people. Like, yo, check this out. I hate being so
local
intrusive
artists.
like that. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I'm like, yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah,
man.
well, niggas still out here trying to sell CDs and shit. So I'd be like, No. I'm like, listen.
Imagine
I'm like,
trying to sell a CD to someone in 2018.
I'm like, you can give me your CD and I'll listen to it.
Like, if I find a CD
You can
player,
give me $5 and I'll repost
asshole.
it. I'll put it on my page if you want. Like,
yeah, dude. I don't know. It's a hard market out here, but we're in it. We're doing it.
yeah. Well,
When are you gonna interview yourself? You should have like a fucking.
Oh, I interview myself every interview. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm part of every interview. You know,
This is true.
You know,
Yeah. You should just
people
do
don't want to hear my shit. My shit's dark, evil.
My shit's dark. Whatever.
Grimy.
We got some dark shit, bro. I got sad shit. I'm just making songs out here for the fucking.
It's okay. I do follow ups. You know what I mean? I do follow ups, but that's gonna be like in the 40s and the 50s. You know, so
I like
you
that.
can tell me about the trauma later. You know.
Oh, sick.
You just gotta make sure. You gotta make sure you do better.
I can't wait. I mean, at least what is it? 2018.
Yeah. That's
Give me like.
man.
I keep saying 2020.
We'll just double up on what you got going now. So half a year from now, I'll check in with you and see. I mean, I'm gonna follow anyway, but
I'm telling you right now in this interview, I say this to a lot of people. I really think 2020 is gonna be a good year.
yeah.
I think 2019, I'm still gonna be grinding through it. I don't think I'm gonna blow up immediately, but for some reason, I feel like 2020. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think things are gonna happen, man. Like I keep saying, I'm gonna do shit with this. I have no reason not to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have fun with it. But
Yeah, I see it.
But you're making some fucking dope ass shit too, man. We all gotta do what we doing.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, and with that, that's a fucking Thelowroad, man. My guest, Blossom Reynolds.
Hey, thanks for
Thank you
having
for
me,
being
dog.
here. Yes,
I'm
of
so
course.
happy to be here.
Yeah,
Thanks
man.
for coming out.
And this might be the start, or not the start, but one of the big things that's already going for you.
It's at least the beginning,
Yeah.
Hopefully people don't listen to this, years later and be like, that dude was fucking. He was so dumb. He was saying so much stupid shit. I probably am. I'm probably. Hey, listen. All right, I had 3 sour monkeys.
Yeah. That's like 5.5 regular beers.
They're 9.5%. So if I
regular
sound,
beers are 5.
if I sound like a drunk asshole this whole time, you know why. Thank you for having me.
All right, there we go.
Appreciate it.
Yes. Good job, man.